Today I'm gonna make the hideout for the Guardians of Sulani. Yesterday I made those Guardians, those Sims. If you missed it, I will link it somewhere here in the video. I thought it was a lot of fun to make a cast video. I haven't done it before. But this is their hideout. The point is that no one knows they're there. I mean, they know, but they will never tell anyone about it. So I wanted to make this place as hidden as possible and just blend into the environment. I wanted them to have a secret entrance to the ocean, so that's what the platform with the ladder is for, but the ladder is bugged for some reason, so I'm gonna get rid of it altogether in the end. You are gonna see me test it out with one of the Guardian Sims. I am using the debug menu. I've got the Better Build By mod from Twist T-Max. Yeah, T-Max, I believe it is. Yeah, you see, my sim can't get up on the ladder. I have no idea why she can't. So I just made a door in here so they can enter that way. And afterwards I'm gonna have her dive off off the ladder, and that works. She can get towards the ladder and dive, maybe swan dive or something like that. Some other tricks. But she can't climb up onto the ladder. I have had a problem for a while. I'm not sure if I'm the only one. I should make a bug report, you know. And this is the entrance. I wanted to keep it hidden so no other Sims would be entering it. Yeah, and you see she can just jump off of it because of the ladder there. There are 4 guardians, so 4 Sims living here. They were inspired by the 4 elements, so they each have their own color, and their bedrooms will show that too. I am covering the outside with a lot of rocks and plants just to make it blend in as much as possible, so it just looks like this place used to be below the sea, and just the sea got lower, and it's just kind of a reef. I don't know how to describe it. There's lots of rocks and plants to make it blend in, and a lot of debug stuff. And now I'm going into the inside. First I am placing a ton of lights, and now I'm figuring out how I want to make this. There will be 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and there will be a full functioning kitchen, dining space, and there will be an other way they will be able to get towards the ocean. I mean, it is a fully functioning home because mermaids have needs too. They need to eat, they need to sleep, they need to bathe. So, or maybe not bathe, but they need to use the toilets. So they've got everything they need. It's a pretty big kitchen because it's a pretty big space where they're living. It's very open plan. I am using a lot of stuff from Island Living, obviously, and some stuff from other packs, but not a lot. So if you have just Island Living, you can download it. Some stuff you might have to replace, like the stove, which is from Snowy Escape, and maybe some decorations, but most is Island Living because it just fits in here. Here I am alt placing a lot of stuff in the kitchen, just some decorations, the fruit bowl and some cupcakes because balanced diet, you know. And I wanted to have some sort of a pool in the middle, but I couldn't place a pool in here. Now I'm trying to place those glass things on the bottom, but I was hoping I would be able to see the ocean through it, but that's it. I just seeing foundation, so I'm gonna get rid of it. It's really buggy, and I didn't like it. I do really like the rock of Island Living, and just the whole dining set. It's all from Island Living, and they have got a bar because I mean they are 4 young women living together, so why not? I used a cheat to unlock this TV. I believe it's base game, but you need to unlock it with a certain career. If you type in bb ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement, you can you can just use every item in here. So there's a bit of a seating area. I wanted something with water in here, but those steps just didn't look right. So now you are gonna see a lot of trial and error in here. I just opened the floor up towards the sea, and I'm placing some decorations in here, and then I'm gonna let my sim get in here and see if she can actually swim around in here, which she can't. So we're gonna go through a few iterations. Oh, and those bubble blowers are from Get Together, which I thought looked nice. Oh, she can't get in, and I tried to place a stair, but it's on a diagonal, and you can place stairs on the diagonal wall, so I'm making a bit of cutout. Now she can't get in, but she can't swim in here, it's too shallow. So I'm gonna open it up, deleting some of the rocks and making it really big in here, removing the floor. And now, yes, she turns into a mermaid and she can actually swim in here. This will be the start of the actual entrance and exit to their living area. I am trying to make it one room, so I can just delete the floor in here. And there is this tiny corner that just didn't want to close, so there will be a pillar in here. I don't mind that. I think it still looks good. Yeah, and here is the entrance towards the ocean. The living area itself is completely separated from this entrance, so the game will think they are inside and they won't freeze to death or any other stuff. Again, I was trying to place stairs on a diagonal wall, which won't work. I really like those rocks on the wall, and they are exactly the same as the foundation ones, so this really fits together nicely. I am placing some debug stuff on the floor to make it look more like it's part of the ocean. Sadly, I have to delete those big black rocks because the sim can't swim out. These are all what do you call them, aquaria. There I put fish in there and then I shrunk them down, so now it just looks like there are fish swimming in the ocean, which I thought was a nice touch. I'm also gonna place some more of those bubble blowers in there to make it even more alive. Now I wanted to have something of a waterfall in here, but it turned out to be a bit too ambitious. I really did not like how it looked, so I just deleted it. Here I'm trying to place a debug waterfall, and it didn't look right. I don't know what I did wrong, but no. So now I'm just placing these debug rocks everywhere, covering the walls. They are from the Island Living debug menu. It also looked really nice. It really shut off the living area from the ocean. Here the sim can now swim through it. Those big rocks were in the way, so I deleted those. Now I'm placing a lot of plants on the outside and the inside, trying to make it blend into the environment. A bit of a rock was clipping here, so place some more rocks just to make it look like it was totally intentional, that rock clipping. I mean, if something goes wrong, just go with it. It's a lesson I learned in dance class. If you make a mistake, just pretend it's part of it and no one will ever know. I placed some more rocks on top because I added more roof and there are more plants in here. And now I'm going into the inside. This is the bathroom. They've got everything they need, a very luxurious bath. And I'm gonna give them a shower. This is a university shower, so they won't get embarrassed if they step in or out of it. These are Island Living counters. I love this color. I didn't place it in the actual kitchen because I thought it was a bit too much, but here in the bathroom I think it looks really nice. Those vines are from vampires, the vampire pack. I thought it looked nice. So they each get their own bedroom, and I am gonna adjust the colors of the bedroom to each of their colors. We've got green for earth, white for air, red for fire, and blue for water. So they will each have their own bedrooms with their own color scheme, and they even get a computer. I mean, even mermaids like to play on the computer sometimes, and it's just really handy for gameplay. If you have MC Command Center, it's just really handy to have a computer on hand. So it's they have a computer, and here in the dark corner here I am gonna place some art stuff, so they can even paint if they want to. A bit of skill building if you like that kind of thing. The work I placed underneath the easel is from City Living. I thought that it always looks really nice, the paint splatters on here. Oh, and the new mirror I just placed in here with a smiley face. I love it. And a bit of a seating area in here, a bookcase, and I love that bubble rug. I'm gonna place that in every room, each in their own colors. The first swatch is one in a lot of colors. I usually use that for a kid's bedroom, but these with all the same colors, they fit perfectly in an adult bedroom. So why not? Each got their own colors, and it's pretty obvious who lives where. I wasn't able to place any windows in this building because everything is covered with rocks, so I placed some pictures from the debug menu of the ocean floor, which I thought looked nice and reminded them of the ocean life. Placing a bit of clutter on the dresser for each of them, some makeup and some other stuff. They just use. Oh, here I placed a cookie jar. And here we are going into the screenshots. I hope you like this build. It is available on the gallery if you do. If you did like it, please press like and feel free to subscribe. I place new Sims 4 videos every day. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.